In today's edition of KBA News, we will be interviewing the National Honor Society chapter leader, Justin Weers, about their local record-breaking food drive, as well as touching on the internationally known World Cup underdogs Morocco, and finally, the nation's staffing shortage. Tune into today's KBA News.
Our first news story coverage today will be about the record-breaking food drive at Blaine High School.
To give a little background information about the food drive, we'll be interviewing National Honor Society advisor Miss Justine Weavers.
For our first topic, we're going to be asking Justine Weavers about what the premise of the food drive really was.
So the food drive happens every October, and it happens right around Halloween, with the idea that students can go around and trick or treat throughout their neighborhood and kind of have the community involved in gathering food items. And they bring them to Blaine High School right around Halloween. We collect all the items, and then the purpose of it is to both stock Tiger Takeout, which is our in-house food shelf for the entire school year, to feed our students in need here at Blaine High School. And then we also donate a ton of food to the Southern Anoka Community Assistance Food Shelf in Columbia Heights, which goes to other folks in our local community.
Thank you, Mrs. Weers. We are very thankful for what you've done for the community. Now, what impact has the food drive had?
So this year we were able to fill up our entire Tiger Takeout, which is our food shelf at Blaine High School here. So it's a pretty big storage room filled with non-perishable items, things that kids like to eat, like snacks and easy meals, if their parents aren't home or they don't have a lot of other ingredients to add. And then also we donated almost 28,000 pounds of food to the Southern Anoka Community Assistance Food Shelf.
It's very considerate of you to give back to our community, but we'd also like to know what started the food drive.
So the food drive actually has been around with NHS since way before I even was the NHS advisor. For many years I donated to a local church, but when I took over, I found that there was a big need at this specific SACA or Southern Anoka Community Assistance Food Shelf, and that they were one of the more underserved in terms of donations. And so we decided to partner with them, and it was quite a learning process over the years, but we've gotten it really well streamlined. And again, the other intent, the bigger one, is to just feed our students right here at Blaine High School with the Tiger Takeout.
Back in 2019, the Blaine High School food drive collected 28,000 pounds of items.
This year in 2022, we were expected to raise 25,000 pounds of donated items, but destroyed that margin with a total of 30,000 donated items.
We at KBA News encourage all viewers to help donate next year and in future endeavors of your local National Honor Society chapter.
Now moving on to our next topic. In the 2022 Qatar World Cup, 5.4 billion viewers recorded a record-breaking World Cup.
And despite being able to make it to the finals, the Moroccan national team became internationally known due to their underdog status.
While many at the beginning of the tournament did acknowledge Morocco's success after the North Africans team victory against Spain,
the team was able to break many records for not only themselves, but also a record for any Arab or African country, making it to the third place match.
Over the past year, there have been many hardships around the world, from the Russian invasion of Ukraine to the subsequent rising in cost of food.
This has especially affected countries in the developing world.
But this World Cup was an opportunity for many to come back together and enjoy the most popular sport on the planet, football, also known as soccer.
Now on to our final story, the national staffing shortage affecting the country. This shortage is largely due to the result of the COVID-19 pandemic, which has led to an increased demand for certain types of workers, such as healthcare professionals and teachers, while also making it more difficult for employees to attract and retain employees in the healthcare industry, for example. Hospitals and clinics are struggling to find enough nurses and other medical staff to keep up with the demand for care. This is partly due to the fact that many healthcare workers have left the profession due to high levels of stress and risk associated with working during the pandemic. Additionally, many healthcare workers have retired early or decided not to return to the work due to health concerns. This has caused even more stress on the remaining less experienced nurses, even going on strike in various cities across the country. To address these staffing shortages, many employers have been offering higher wages, signing on bonuses, and other incentives to attract new employees.
Thank you to our viewers.
And a special thank you to our advisors.
My name is Kareem.
My name is Bona.
My name is Ali.
And this is KBA News.